What if insects weren't just creepy crawlers, but massive, deadly predators? From the venomous sting of the Tarantula Hawk to the burrowing, armored cockroach, these creatures defy expectations. Some have jaws strong enough to bite through wood, while others paralyze prey with a single sting. Get ready to meet 15 of the most terrifying and awe-inspiring insects that are very much real. Enjoy watching. The giant burrowing cockroach, also known as the rhinoceros cockroach or litterbug, is the heaviest cockroach in the world. Native to northeastern Australia, especially Queensland, it can grow up to 8 centimeters long and weigh as much as 35 grams. Unlike many cockroaches, it is wingless, with a tough armored body built for digging. Using powerful legs, it digs deep burrows in sandy soil, sometimes over 1 meter deep, which serve as shelter in homes. A nocturnal insect, it feeds on dry leaves and decaying organic matter, playing a vital role in nutrient recycling. This cockroach can live up to 10 years, a rare feat among its kind. Female cockroaches carry eggs in a pouch until they hatch, producing up to 30 nymphs that stay with her in the burrow until they mature. For defense, it makes a hissing sound by forcing air through openings in its abdomen to scare predators. Despite its large size and intimidating appearance, it's harmless to humans and doesn't infest homes or carry diseases. Next, meet the white witch moth, whose wingspan could almost reach the length of your arm. The white witch moth, scientifically known as Thysania agrippina, is one of the largest moths on Earth. With a wingspan reaching up to 30 centimeters, it holds the title of the largest moth species. Also called the ghost moth and great gray witch, its name white witch comes from medieval scientists who struggled to capture it due to their primitive methods. The moth's wings are striking, with a pale white top side adorned with intricate patterns and a darker underside resembling tree bark, providing excellent camouflage. Native to tropical regions of the Americas from Argentina to Mexico, it can occasionally be found as far north as Colorado in the United States. Despite its large range and size, little is known about its life cycle. The caterpillars feed on legume plants, especially acacia and mosquito trees, and are harmless to humans and agriculture. The moth's life cycle remains largely a mystery, but its incredible size and beauty are undeniable. Let's dive into the world of another insect, where size isn't the only thing to fear: the Tarantula hawk. Tarantula hawks are one of the most fearsome wasps on the planet, known for their incredible hunting skills and striking appearance. These large wasps can grow up to 6.5 centimeters long and are notorious for preying on tarantulas. Found all over the world except Europe and Antarctica, tarantula hawks are ruthless predators. Their blue-black bodies, with vibrant orange or rust-colored wings, act as a warning to other creatures about their powerful sting. The female tarantula hawk is especially dangerous. She uses her long 12mm stinger to deliver one of the most painful stings in the insect world. When hunting, she paralyzes a tarantula with a sting and drags it back to a burrow. After laying a single egg on the spider, she seals the burrow. The larvae hatch and feed on the spider, avoiding vital organs so it stays alive longer. After several weeks, the larvae pupate and emerge as adult wasps. Interestingly, adult tarantula hawks don't eat spiders. Instead, they feed on nectar from plants like milkweed and mosquitoes. Males don't hunt but wait for females to pass by during the mating season. While their sting is incredibly painful, it's typically not dangerous and only lasts for a few minutes. Their size and painful sting usually keep predators away, but roadrunners are one of the few animals brave enough to take them on. But the tarantula hawk's sting is nothing compared to the size of a prehistoric predator that once ruled the skies. Meet the Meganeura, a dragonfly so massive it could take on birds. The Meganeura, a prehistoric dragonfly, was a true giant among insects, living around 300 million years ago during the late Carboniferous period. With a wingspan reaching up to 2.5 feet, it was one of the largest insects to ever exist. Equipped with sharp mandibles and spiny legs, this massive predator was a formidable hunter. Fossils of the Meganeura were first discovered in France in 1880, with French paleontologist Charles Brongniart officially naming it in 1885. Thanks to its powerful wings, the Meganeura could glide effortlessly through the dense, humid air. While it wasn't as fast or agile as modern-day dragonflies, its slow, bird-like wing movements were perfectly suited to the oxygen-rich atmosphere of its time. As a larva, it was already a skilled predator, hunting fish and aquatic insects in ancient wetlands. Once it matured into an adult, the Meganeura soared through the skies, preying on smaller insects and amphibians, including frogs. Its large eyes provided excellent vision, while its spiny legs and sharp jaws ensured its prey had no chance of escape. Today, only fossils remain, but the Meganeura's legacy as a massive predator lives on. Now let's shift focus to another awe-inspiring insect, the Queen Alexandra's birdwing, whose beauty is just as incredible as its size. Before we continue, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just press the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It means the world. It really supports this channel. And if you do that for me, I promise my team and I will do everything we can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Arthropleura, an ancient giant millipede, once roamed the earth. Its name comes from the Greek words arthron and pleura, referencing its segmented body. Discovered in 1854 by paleontologist Hermann von Meyer, over 60 fossils have since been found across North America, Europe, and the UK, revealing its enormous size. Arthropleura grew up to 8.5 feet long and 1.5 feet wide, larger than a car and wide enough to cover an average person. It may have been as tall as 6.5 feet when raised. Weighing around 110 pounds, this arthropod had at least 30 segments, each protected by bony plates. Its tail end was trapezoidal, and it shed its exoskeleton as it grew, leaving behind exuvia, which make up most of the fossils. The number of legs remains uncertain, with estimates ranging from 32 to 64. A fossilized exoskeleton found in Northumberland measured 2.5 feet long, helping scientists refine size estimates. Arthropleura likely had antennae, limited eyesight, and may have been herbivorous, though some believe it could have been a predator or omnivore. We may never know for sure what it ate. The Hercules moth stands as the giant of the moth world, and it's one of the largest moths ever recorded. Found in New Guinea and northern Australia, this remarkable insect was first described by William Henry Miskin in 1877. The Hercules moth is known for its massive size and stunning appearance, with a wingspan that can reach up to 27 centimeters. Its wing surface area can measure up to 300 square centimeters, making it the largest moth in Australia. The wings are golden brown with white markings and feature transparent spots on all 4 sections. Although males and females look quite similar, you can tell them apart by their longer, narrower wingtails. The Hercules moth's caterpillars are equally impressive, growing up to 12 centimeters long and weighing around 54 grams. Their pale blue or green bodies are decorated with red spots and yellow spines, making them stand out in their rainforest habitats. What's particularly fascinating about adult Hercules moths is that they don't feed. Instead, they rely entirely on the energy they stored during their larval stage to survive. As caterpillars, they feast on leaves from various rainforest trees, including Dicorylla mellissimum and Polyos elegans. This diet sustains them through their short adult lives, where their only goal is reproduction, not feeding. What do you think about this incredible survival strategy? Could you imagine going without food for your entire adult life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and share what other incredible insect facts you'd love to learn about. The Queen Alexandra's birdwing butterfly holds the title of the largest butterfly species in the world. Females have a wingspan ranging from 9.8 to 11 inches, making them the true giants of the butterfly world. Named in honor of Queen Alexandra, wife of King Edward VII, this magnificent butterfly was first discovered in 1896 by naturalist Albert Stuart Meek. Native to the rainforests of Papua New Guinea, it is now unfortunately endangered. The International Union for Conservation of Nature reports that the butterfly's habitat is confined to a small area of around 100 square kilometers near Papendetta in Papua New Guinea. Deforestation due to oil palm plantations and the eruption of Mount Lamington in the 1950s have devastated its habitat. The female Queen Alexandra's birdwing is particularly striking, with a creamy body and brown wings adorned with white chevrons and a bright yellow band on the hind wings. The male, in contrast, is smaller with a wingspan between 6.3 and 8 inches. His wings shimmer with a vibrant blue-green color and are decorated with black patterns, and his angular wing tips and slender body make him easy to distinguish from the female. The giant water bug is one of the most fearsome predators beneath the water's surface. Known for its sharp, needle-like mouthparts, it injects venom into its prey to paralyze them. The bug's saliva is packed with enzymes that break down the insides of its victims, turning them into liquid which the bug then consumes. This terrifying feeding method allows the giant water bug to capture a wide range of smaller creatures. For humans, a bite from this predator can be painful, earning it the nickname toe biter. Despite its ruthless hunting abilities, the giant water bug has a surprisingly nurturing side. Male water bugs are exceptional fathers. To attract a mate, the males perform an intricate rippling dance in the water, creating ripples by shaking their bodies. If the female is impressed, she will mate with him and lay her eggs on his back. The male then becomes fully responsible for the eggs, carrying them on his back for weeks to ensure they get enough oxygen. He regularly brings them to the water's surface, using a snorkel-like structure at the tip of his abdomen to breathe while submerged. Now let's leave the water and take a look at a master of disguise. The giant hornet's tactics may remind you of something out of a horror movie. The Ecstatosoma tiaratum, also known as the spiny leaf or giant prickly stick insect, is a master of disguise native to the rainforests of eastern Australia, including New South Wales, Queensland, and parts of South Australia and eastern Victoria. The female, reaching up to 20 centimeters in length, is covered with thorny spikes for protection and camouflage. The smaller male has long wings that allow him to fly to find mates or escape predators, but lacks the female's prominent spikes. When threatened, the insect adopts a scorpion-like posture, raising its abdomen. It may also release a sweet, toffee-like scent with a clicking sound to deter attackers. Males may suddenly open their wings to startle enemies. Camouflage is vital to its survival. It resembles a dried leaf or twig and can sway to mimic the wind's movement. Its color can vary from brown to green, yellow, or white. The nymphs resemble ants, offering protection from predators. The spiny leaf insect can reproduce both sexually and asexually. Females can still lay eggs without males, but all offspring will be female. Ants often carry the eggs into their nests, thinking they are food. The eggs remain unharmed and eventually hatch, continuing this insect's fascinating life cycle. From the menacing hornets, we now enter the world of teamwork. The red driver ants work in unison, and their efficiency as a colony might just shock you. The red driver ant is a fascinating species known for its impressive coordination and teamwork. Measuring about half an inch in length, this large ant has a well-defined body divided into 3 sections: the head, thorax, and abdomen. These sections play crucial roles in the ant's survival and efficiency. The most striking feature of the red driver ant is its powerful mandibles, which act like sharp scissors. These mandibles are vital for catching prey, building nests, and defending the colony. There is a clear difference between the male and female red driver ants. Males, often called sausage flies due to their plump, winged bodies, exist solely to mate and die shortly after. On the other hand, female red driver ants are wingless, much stronger, and carry out the majority of the colony's tasks. They are responsible for building nests, foraging for food, and caring for the young. When hunting, red driver ants display extraordinary coordination. They form long columns, following scent trails left by scouts to locate prey. Working together, they can overpower much larger animals, from insects to small mammals. Their ability to work as a team and overwhelm their targets makes them an impressive force in the insect world. While not the most dangerous, their efficiency and organization make them a true marvel of nature. New Zealand is home to one of the most intimidating insects, the giant Weta. These massive creatures are among the heaviest insects belonging to the Anastomidae family and found mainly on New Zealand's isolated islands. The largest species, such as the Cook Strait giant Weta and the Little Barrier Island giant Weta, can weigh up to 70 grams, roughly the weight of a small bird, and grow over 4 inches long. Despite their imposing size, they are primarily herbivores, feeding on leaves, flowers, and fruits. Their strong jaws help maintain the ecosystem by aiding seed dispersal and controlling plant growth. Giant Wetas have tough exoskeletons and powerful hind legs for protection. When threatened, they can deliver swift kicks or use their spiny legs to defend themselves. Their ability to camouflage further helps them avoid predators. A unique aspect of their behavior is their mating ritual. Males produce chirping sounds to attract females. After mating, females lay up to 300 eggs. During colder months, giant Wetas slow their metabolism to survive harsh conditions. Despite their fearsome appearance, they pose no threat to humans. What do you think about the giant Weta's impressive size and its surprisingly harmless nature? Would you expect such a large insect to be so peaceful? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and follow the channel to discover more interesting things. The saber-toothed longhorned beetle, scientifically known as Macrodontius cervicornis, is one of the largest beetles on Earth. These giants are instantly recognizable due to their enormous jaws, giving them a truly fearsome look. The largest recorded specimen reached an incredible 17.7 centimeters in length, even surpassing the legendary Hercules beetle, which is 17.5 centimeters. For most of their lives, these beetles are in the larval stage, which can last up to 10 years. During this time, they tunnel through decaying wood, creating elaborate galleries that can stretch over a meter long and about 10 centimeters wide. Once they mature, their adult lives are short, lasting only a few months, and their primary goal is reproduction. Females lay their eggs under the bark of dead or dying softwood trees, where the cycle begins again as the larvae hatch. Native to the rainforests of South America, including countries like Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Brazil, and the Guianas, these beetles are a fascinating part of the region's insect life. Despite their intimidating jaws and appearance, they are not aggressive and pose little threat to humans. Their powerful jaws, however, are essential for feeding, defending themselves, and carrying out other vital tasks. Speaking of fascinating beetles, let's move to one of the rarest stick insects in the world, the Phobaeticus chani. The Phobaeticus chani, also known as Chan's megastick, is one of the largest and rarest stick insects ever discovered. Native to the dense jungles of Sabah, Malaysia, this insect can grow to over 50 centimeters in length. In fact, the largest recorded specimen, measuring an incredible 56.7 centimeters, was found on Kalaman Island in 1989. However, it wasn't until 2008 that this remarkable specimen was officially described by entomologist Philip Bragg at the Natural History Museum in London. What makes the Phobaeticus chain truly astounding is its incredible camouflage. It looks so much like a twig that it's almost invisible when motionless. This disguise helps it stay hidden from predators. Unlike other insects that rely on spines or toxins for defense, the Phobaeticus chan's primary survival strategy is its ability to blend into its environment. In fact, its appearance can change depending on its surroundings, with individuals living near leaves often developing a leaf-like shape. Phobaeticus chani is a low-maintenance feeder, primarily eating plants like ivy, privet, and lettuce, which also makes it a popular pet among insect lovers. Despite its enormous size, very little is known about its behavior or habits. Its skill in staying hidden in plain sight is a perfect example of nature's mind-blowing ability to adapt. Atlas beetles are among the largest beetles on Earth. Males can grow up to 12 centimeters long and weigh as much as 100 grams, making them some of the heaviest insects. The most notable feature is the large, curved horns on males, which are absent in females. These horns play a crucial role in battles for territory, mates, and dominance, and are also used during mating to lift and position the female. Native to the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia, including Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, and Borneo, Atlas beetles thrive in humid environments with decaying plant material. As larvae, they feed on rotting wood and organic matter, helping recycle nutrients in the ecosystem. Adult beetles, however, don't eat and focus solely on reproduction, which is why their lifespan is only a few weeks or months. Despite their intimidating appearance, Atlas beetles defend themselves by emitting a hissing sound and using their powerful jaws to bite if threatened. Though they look fearsome, they are harmless to humans and prefer to avoid contact. And finally, let's end with a true master of camouflage, the giant prickly stick insect. The spiny leaf or giant prickly stick insect is a master of camouflage. Native to the rainforests of eastern Australia, it resembles a dried leaf, making it nearly invisible to predators. The female is much larger than the male, growing up to 20 centimeters long, and is covered in thorny spikes for protection. The male, smaller and winged, uses his ability to fly to escape danger or find a mate. When threatened, the spiny leaf insect adopts a scorpion-like posture, raising its abdomen and using its sharp spines to defend itself. It can also release a sweet, toffee-like scent with a clicking sound to frighten off attackers. Camouflage is its main defense. When resting, it curls its body to look like a dead leaf or twig and sways gently to mimic wind-blown foliage. Nymphs, which resemble ants, are also protected by their appearance. The spiny leaf insect can reproduce sexually and asexually. If no males are present, females can lay eggs that are all female. The eggs are often carried by ants into their nests, where they remain unharmed and hatch later. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I hope you'll love this content. Comment below about the next topic you'd like to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.